Alright, hey guys, hey people of YouTube, this is Pixelated Gaming, and this is episode 2 of my Minecraft survival series. So last episode I ran out of time when I was going to show you guys something for new players or anything, but I ran through the types of armor. Now I'm just going to show the crafting recipes. This works for any type of armor. For a leather tunic, or if it's something else other than leather, it will be called a chest plate. It is basically 3 leather on either side and then 2 in the middle. Well, on the bottom, 2 in the middle. Then for leggings, it's 3 up on the sides, and then it's 3 up on either side and then 1 at the top in the middle. I just hit caps. Right, now then for a hat, it's 2 up on either side and then 1 somewhere in the middle, as long as it's not the bottom one. Basically 3 across in the middle, 1 on either side at the bottom. And then for boots, it's just 2 on either side, like that. Right, so then this is what it will look like after you've finished. Nothing too classy, but it does give you a little bit of protection, which, knowing me, is going to be very useful. Right, so now then, I don't know if the achievement actually appeared or not. However, there is one called getting an upgrade. Well, this would technically be getting an upgrade. I'll just organize my inventory here a little bit now that I've gone through all that. Cobblestone. You don't necessarily have to have an inventory organized like this, for I choose to simply because, well, you don't really have to even have an organized inventory. I find it easier to play that way because I have everything just right there. Alright, so then those were the tools. Nothing too complicated. Pretty sure you saw each of the crafting recipes there. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But you'll be seeing those recipes quite a few times throughout this series anyways. So yeah, and the same thing that goes with armor goes with, what's it called? Tools. Sorry, for some reason I just suddenly drew a complete blank. Yeah, anyway. There are minor variations, such as, like, with the tools, basically you would have, basically you can't get wooden and cobblestone armor. Where you can get wooden tools, cobblestone tools, iron, gold slash butter, and diamonds. And last time I said I would consider getting to why I believe it should actually be renamed butter. First off, because when you look at how strong it is, it's basically being cut through like butter. And second off, yellow gold is made from a mixture of white gold or 24 karat gold and typically copper, and I think, I'm not positive, however, no, wait, never mind. Wait a minute. I have to think now. Might also be able to make it out of brass, I think. I'm not sure. However, I know copper for yellow gold is one of the ingredients you'll find in it. There's another thing, like 24 karat gold is pure gold or white gold. It has your standard metallic color. And if you don't know what I'm mining right now, this is coal. And right here is iron, which is useful. Okay, so yeah, anyway, it's back to why it should be renamed butter. Um, you're, um, yeah, so typical yellow gold or anything that's not pure gold, so 23.9, I guess, if you manage to get it like that, or under, has either copper or I think brass in it. Whereas pure gold will look metallic. However, since there is no such thing as copper in Minecraft unless you install mods, play Tekkit, or anything like that, there's no justification as to why it is called why that is supposed to be gold. With if you can't ever end up getting copper or anything like that in the game. So until they do that, it may as well be called butter, or maybe they'll use brass, or something along those lines. The reason this is just me getting into sciencey stuff, which I'll probably do a lot just to simply criticize the game a little bit, or Mojang. So anyone from Mojang, if you see this, rename it butter, unless you add copper into the game, which could even just be pointless. Aside from using it to make maybe bronze or something. Not sure exactly how bronze is made. But add some stuff into the game. Otherwise you can't justify it being called gold. And people have stopped calling it that for a lot. Well, a lot of people have stopped calling it that because they watch Sky and then they started calling it butter, and he could potentially justify the fact that there is no copper in the game. So they decided, so now it is butter. And Sky, if by some chance you do happen to see this, there's your justification for butter. And yeah, so now I have to. Now let's see how much. Okay, so I don't have too much cobblestone at the moment, so I'm going to go mine a little bit more. Um, so yeah, there's the justification for calling it butter. And well, now I'm out of things to talk about. As I said, would happen a lot during the series. Alright, so now then, yes, I'll just do a little bit of background information about me personally. So you know who I am as a YouTuber. Eventually I will probably start doing vlogs, all that stuff that everybody wants YouTubers to do. I don't understand why, but they do. With me personally, I don't really see the point in vlogging too much, other than potentially just getting news across. But like, I don't understand why you guys would really want someone to do a vlog all the time. Because I have heard people like sort of question like face cams and vlogs and all that. Just simply why? Not very much of a point to them. So yeah, anyways, that right there is how you make a torch. Because I am not keen on getting creepered. Finally, a place I can put it down. So let's collect a bit more iron. Um, Alright, that should be good for now. See, how much iron do I have? Okay, I have 9 iron, which is very good because that's exactly how much I need to make one for each set of tools. So yeah, I suppose this will be more of sort of a guide to Minecraft at the beginning. But anyways, yeah, back to a... Wait a minute, is it getting dark? Ah, I think it is. It is starting to. Every time I try to get into something, it gets dark. I end the video once it starts to get dark because I, for now, will be sleeping through the night in order to avoid getting blown up, murderified, infected by a zombie. Thankfully, you don't actually get infected. Shot by a skeleton, attacked by an enderman, all that. So, I guess for now, YouTube, this is farewell till the next episode. So, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.